I looked up PataBid, and I got on a call with Ian and kind of walked me through everything, and I started the free trial, and I started full time using PataBid, I believe in November of 2024, and it's only March of 2025, and we've been awarded almost $1.2 million worth of projects since. And yeah, and the company is growing. We're aiming for a pretty big top line revenue this year, but it's all because of PataBid. Because now we're able to pump out about 30 to 60 tenders a month, give or take, depending on obviously the scope. But most of our scope of work on the low end, they're anywhere between $10,000 to $25,000 jobs, up to almost 2 million. So our scope really ranges, and without PataBid, I wouldn't be able to do it. And right now, it's a numbers game for us. We were fortunate enough to hire a full-time estimator on our team. I still do full-time estimating as well. So instead of him pulling all the work, we're just able to double our workload and reach out to more general contractors, put more numbers out there, get our company more exposed, and that's how we get our jobs. But yeah, PataBid has been an instrumental tool to our success so far. So before, it was pretty much just pen and paper. Like I was an in the field technician or electrician, and I did that for almost a decade. And a partner and I, we started a company last year, primarily focused on commercial work. And I was just estimating with pen and paper, with whatever knowledge I had in the field. I never really quoted like large projects. It was always side job stuff like, oh, hey, I have a kitchen I'm doing, or I'm building a new house. Can you wire that? Or I have a basement. So going into the commercial side was very intimidating, to say the least. So I just started plugging away, and I realized it's a really inefficient use of my time to kind of sit there with a set of drawings and just check things off one by one. It was, like I said, inefficient use of time. And also I would miss a lot of things because it was all manually done, and I had no formal background training in estimating. I just knew that I needed to make money and make the business succeed that way. The best tool is the rapid count. That little AI feature, that little button has helped us significantly, because instead of sitting down on a set of drawings and let's say there's, I don't know, 100 receptacles on that one drawing, instead of just sitting there and clicking everything, which is important, like you don't want to miss things, that little rapid count feature will be able to capture probably 80 to 90% of those receptacles within a couple minutes. Instead of, if I were to do it manually, that would probably take me anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes. So that extra amount of time, I could start taking off lighting. I could start doing my branch conduit takeoffs. I can start taking off my distribution, whatever else. So those like little widgets that Melvin likes to call them, they are important to take off, but they're not the best use of our time. And that rapid count feature is by far my most favorite feature, because that allows us to cut down on all that stuff. So then we can focus on the stuff that actually brings us in more money, which is branch conduits and distribution and lighting, essentially. Other than that, the quick pad feature is really good as well. So inside PataBid, there's a quick pad feature that allows us to put all our common items or assemblies that we use. For example, going back to the receptacle, we have one receptacle in a commercial space. It's either going to be EMT or BX. And then you have your box, you have your receptacle, you have your wiring, you have your cover plates, and then all the labor behind that. Literally with a click of a button, I could take that all off at once, versus before when I was doing pen and paper, I would have to kind of just manually add everything or put it onto an Excel sheet. So between those two features, the rapid count AI, and also the quick pad items, those two features have been really good for us.